Wow! Rhythm and blues. Light it up. Alright, you know me. You know I'm open-minded. You know I'll take anybody back. I just wanted to find out who wants to stay. I always often did that. And I'll be honest. Well, this coffee blows. I gotta find out the next time. I mean, I go to these Cumberland Farms just to get it. I'm hardly even woken up because I got a lot on my mind here. I gotta do a good job. I gotta do a good job no matter what. You know, that's how I am. Very, you know, I don't know. I mean, what's the good word? I mean, like anybody, like, you know, like artists. Very, like, I really, here, have some of this shit here, man. Alright. It is shit. That I know. Can concentrate on that while I think of, the right kind of, I mean, I'm measured in a sense. I got a block here. All I'm thinking is like articulate. What the hell is articulate? And then something else, artifacts. But it is. Let me listen to something here.
And economic pressure. Our objective is to starve the Iranian regime of the revenue it uses to fund.
I'm not getting it there. All right, so it tells me we gotta just have to calm down here a little bit. But meticulous? Could that be it? Meticulous? But there's just something. There's something about it. Because I listen to it. I don't know what else listens to, like, you know, the show in the morning. But I listen to it, and I'm looking at it from another person's point of view. And that, you know, that's why I often say, like, you know, we need people to stop, help out, or give us an idea, like any kind of comments and all kind of stuff. Not getting it. You know, I said yesterday, you know, like childhood friends, all these people, I was in this clique. I mean, why, you know, have I been like this, you know? I mean, like, tossed to the darkest side, like the darkest side of town. And you know how many times, you know, when I did these videos, did this show, I would say, what did I do? I mean, I know it could be a couple of different scenarios. I mean, for one, you can't talk about it. I mean, they made it taboo. They made it that way, like on here. I've known that for years. Ever since I've been on here. I mean, it was okay back then, you know, when Obama was there, because, you know, people were in a better place, in a better mood. They thought all these things were being like taken care of. But there's a lot of people, like, well, this Vaughn thing, like this Vaughn's garage, almost looks like Van Halen. So let's go to
efforts to dismantle.
Let's go to a little bit of Van Halen. Oh my God, there's not even a light here. I mean, there's no red, there's no nothing. It's green on the other side, but right here is just blank. So you just assume. Dollars. I mean, you think a street light like this, I know I said it before, I mean, do you think a street light like this would be broke on Campbell's Ave? Or anywhere? Or up near Waltz? Or somewhere where there's, you know, there's officials, especially during a campaign. I mean, why wouldn't everything be fixed? I mean, we have enough, right? Everything has been taken care of, right? I mean, I don't understand why, you know, where's all the money going? Or is it because of, like, who lives around here? It's like it's just not a priority? Or they'll just break it anyway, or they don't deserve, you know, they don't deserve safety. They don't deserve safety. Is that what it is? You know, But other places do. Like, you know, it's priority. Priority. So, oh yeah, the coffee. Coffee kind of, I have to look at it because, again, there's so much on my mind here. Like, you know, I mean, I know it's just a short thing. You know, I come on, I do this, but, you know, I want it to be marketable somehow, some way, or, you know, somewhere, you know, down the road. You got to think of your future. You know, you got to think of what's been going on. You know, I mean, this thing here where, you know, everybody's got these things, they just talk into it. Like, you know, I was with my cousin, I said, you look like Corey Feldman. And next thing you know, he's just like talking into the things, like Corey Feldman. You know, got pictures. What do you mean I look like that? I don't know why, you know, his mom and his father, you know, his sister were saying he doesn't. I mean, you gotta look at, you know, Corey in these glasses, you know, with the white, the white T-shirt on, and I mean, there's similarities. It's not off by much. So anyway, we had the Saturday Night Live guy there, and you ignore it. That's what you do. I mean, the guy that the joke was about, he's like, I'm not gonna stop it. It's free speech. Do what you want. But here is the day. Here's today. Let's see what happens. Let's see what, you know, how everyone is, you know, interpreting all this stuff. You know, they're like, give them a card, give them a scorecard, and check it out. Like, you know, are things moving in the right direction? Were they moving in the right direction before? I mean, this whole thing, you have a group of people talking about the thing that they ran on 8 years, and they couldn't even do one thing about it. They didn't do anything about it. That's the facts. That's the truth. Because all the other things they didn't fix, they didn't work at. Just gonna run up there, put on the stars, put on the show, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. You know, all these stars, you know, star power going. What about San Francisco? What about California? What about their own state? You know? I mean, are veterans and people that are homeless, are they not a high priority? Do you want more of it? Or do you want to just help? You want them all just to wake up, like, you know, in a tent, you know, just sit there? Are we that kind of a country? Are we that kind of a country? Oh, I'm not getting mad. I'm not getting hostile. This has nothing to do with me. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't care, like, you know, to get involved with, you know, trying to, like, be rational. Be rational, because there's no rationality. There's no rationality. You know? It's just, they have one thing in mind, you know, one thing in mind. It's just a group of people. I don't know. I was on here the other day looking at something, like, you know, I'd rather take a whole carnival or caravan of you know, people that are coming here than, like, white bigots. You know, where? Start this whole narrative, like, you know, white nationals, white bigots, and all this kind of stuff. I don't run into them, like I said, my whole life. I don't see them. I really don't. I mean, I think it's pretty much even out all across. Like, everyone has their thing, you know, but they don't go around the whole day thinking about it. Like a small little sector, a small sliver, like the size of the Earth compared to the universe. You know, I mean, how many really are there realistically? You got cameras, you know, you got people walking around. You know, you can just say, like, Corey Feldman. Show me a picture of Corey Feldman. So if you have, you know, these bigots all around, you know, just put them on the camera. You know, do what you got to do. Show us. You know, what state is it? I'm sure the president would run over. I'm sure we would send people. And we have things with election now, like, you know, I mean, are they going to be run fair and all that kind of stuff? Like, you know, they already had a prediction that somebody was going to win Florida. I believe it's the governor's race. I believe they already had the results. What's it, already in the computer? I mean, who are we going to send down to check it out? See, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because until, we stop all this, it'll just go on. It's a cancer, can't stop it. Hate, division, hate. Tried to get rid of some of it during the beginning of this week. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, yesterday. Today's Tuesday. I just can't look at it. I'm going to end up being like that, or a little bit of a rub off. I'll get angry for no reason because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because it's useless. It does nothing. So anyway, anyone who wants to come back, you can come back and help us out. Give us something. I mean, tell us where we're wrong. Like I said, if I'm going to be listening to it, I'm going to listen to my show. I mean, I might have to start taking notes, but not often do I find that something is like terribly wrong. Occasionally, I don't know, I'm going to start being more conscientious of it. I mean, starting today. There's a sense of going back. Let's start today. I mean, we tried. It was our effort to get here. Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. But anyway, Johnny's out jogging, and it's election day. Yeah, that's true. We could have did a show, so we could have sat down. If I'm with somebody who has a camera, I'd be like, all right, go up. I mean, up there, everyone's all friendly and stuff. They wouldn't know what hit them. I'd be like, so what do you think? You vote for Del Walkwin or El Camino? Or, I don't know, Beto, Christian Riley, Weaver. Or who's this girl's name over here with the thing? Is it Weaver? Yes, it's Weaver. Oh, Dreamweaver.
We will criticize whatever issue they bring up and whatever legislation that they propose. We will do what we always will do. We will tell you whether we believe it can work or not, based on history, based on the facts of economics, based on, whether they're telling you the truth or not. That's what we do. So, panic? Not really. Will I be a little bit disappointed?
I believe you can get me to the night. You got so every little time, and the time's never been so important to love, to be loved. What a feeling to be loved. Hello, America!